everyone, dear investors and friends. Today I am on Saadiyat Island. I came to show you and to present the project from the ALDAR developer. The ALDAR developer keeps surprising us and offering cool and exclusive projects on Happiness Island. This is the best coastline in the Middle East. And can you imagine your home is located about this far from here? Look at this cool location. There's a lot of greenery everywhere, and the sea is just a short 800-meter walk away. The Sheikh Zayed Museum is nearby, just 600 meters or even 500 meters away, and everything has been nicely landscaped. Investors have been waiting for this house for 8 months. They missed out on Manarat 2 and everything else. I definitely won't be booking anything other than Manarat Living 3. I will wait. The prices will be good. Today, I will show you the location of this project, explain its investment value, and why investors have awaited it for years. I will try to convey the entire atmosphere of our project just like always and of the whole Saadiyat Island. So, my dear friends, stay with me. Today is going to be very interesting. And yes, if you're seeking a genuine investment, reach out urgently for the latest info. This is a genuine investment product, so this video is for you. Please watch it carefully and reach out to me urgently to get the latest information, because the start is exactly in 5 days. Now we will take a walk along the promenade of Saadiyat Island. Some changes have taken place here, which I was really looking forward to. It's no secret that the developer ALDAR is a master of construction on Saadiyat Island. The developer ALDAR is renowned for its excellent construction quality and landscaping, as well as greenery. Look at how much greenery we have on the beaches. On the projects, what great promenades. Right now, I'm introducing the home and presenting it, which is called Manarat Living. This is the third home. The first home was released 2 years ago, and the second home was released a year ago. And now, accordingly, the third home is coming out in just 5 days. I want to explain why Manarat 3 is a really great product, especially in terms of construction quality and design. At the level of Saadiyat Grove, if we take Manarat 1, the home that started 2 years ago, everything was, of course, very simple. Well, accordingly, the prices were lower. Next, we had Manarat 2. It was a bit more interesting. Now I'll show you. And finally, we have waited Manarat 3, where the developer ALDAR has done an excellent job in terms of design. Just take a really good look at how great the podiums are here. What a beautiful entrance. And what a gorgeous lobby at Manarat 3. Well, here's the house itself. Please pay attention. Very beautiful design. There are many walking areas nearby, parks with greenery. Yes, I really like it. The developer ALDAR always loves to enhance its projects. Right now, friends, we're going to take a stroll along the promenade, where there's a lot of greenery. Once again, I come here and simply relish the sea breeze, such fresh air, and take in the beautiful view. Pay attention to how beautifully the developer is enhancing their territory. And now, I'll show you what incredible changes have truly happened at this beach, which is absolutely the best beach in the Middle East. Can you imagine, friends, these are the Arab Maldives. It has been in first place for about 12 years now, and it is under UNESCO protection. Any types of yachts and ships are prohibited here, so the coastline is absolutely pristine and dolphins swim here. Let's take a leisurely little walk along the promenade. This is the kind of laid-back life here. There's a whole network of restaurants. Look, it starts from over there and they go all the way here. You can insert it. You have breakfast. With such a stunning view, it's just a 5-minute walk to get here. Well, friends, we're going to take a look now. Right now, a stunning coastline. Look at how cool our loungers are. So I was talking about the changes. They have completely changed the loungers now. You see, they're wooden. Before they were plastic. And look at this absolutely stunning coastline. Such great water. And can you imagine your home is located about this far from here? 800 meters. Here we have, you see, the Guggenheim Museum is being completed. And can you imagine, within a 1-kilometer radius, there are 5 museums. When everything is completed here, and overall, the entire concept of the cultural island, I think it will be finished in 1929. Completely, the island. Here, of course, there will be a golden vein. I really like that the developer has changed the concept here. A lot of greenery, They changed the loungers. Once again, I want to emphasize that this is, of course, very important. Well, along here, people are sitting, relaxing. There are such cool cafes and little restaurants. If, for example, you compare it to the Dubai coastline where there are more Louvre Paris, the water there is also very clean and crystal turquoise. Like the Maldives, it's like what we have here. And there, the entrance for two is $270, while here it's $110 for two. Well, the difference is significant. Let's compare Manarat 1, Manarat 2, and the project that is now being launched, Manarat 3. Once again, the developer has already done much more here. The amenities itself are more extensive, plus there's a pool with a huge podium, and we also have a cinema on the roof, which is very important. Just imagine you have this amazing sea breeze and you're watching a movie with your family, friends, and neighbors. Well, listen, that's really great. The developer ALDAR has also created a game room in this project. Yes, specifically a computer room. That's also very convenient and modern, plus we have a podcast room here, which is also very important. Right now, this indicates that the developer is keeping up with the times, so to speak, staying on trend. Plus, we have a very huge, cool gym and yoga area here. In general, the views from the apartments are very cool. That is, in principle, we have a low developer here, a maximum of 9 floors. There's a lot of space, and the entrance area of the project is really nice. Now, I'll show you the luxury project. The one-bedroom apartments here start from around 2,600,000 dirhams. And here, dear friends, it's 1,800,000, and look, basically the groups are almost similar. Yes, of course, we won't exactly compare them as if they are the same project. It is inherently a luxury project, but still, look at how great the entrance area is, as well as the lobby with its high ceiling. Look, everything is done very stylishly. The developer also created a cool library. Here, take a look at the render. You can sit back and read books in peace. Right now, this is also in trend. Calmness and tranquility. Well, that's definitely very important. Right now, in our lives, let's say the developer has also done something in the project. There's an even bigger children's room, especially if we compare the Manarat 1 and Manarat 2 projects. Those were very small. Can you imagine we have 2 cinemas in our project? No matter what they say, there are a lot of luxury projects being built here, but having 2 cinemas in one project is a first. A separate room for bicycles, which is also very functional. A cool functional gym. For me, it's a really cool, functional, spacious, and well-equipped gym. Well, dear investors, I'm right at the location of the Manarat Living 3 project. I'll show you now so you have a clear understanding. I always try to show as accurately as possible, so you have a clear understanding what we buy for you and what will happen here in the future. Here, please pay attention. This is where the first Manarat is being built. Its completion is scheduled for 2026, around the 3rd quarter. Here we have the Manarat exhibition. There are always a lot of conferences happening here. There it is, a huge hall over there. And by the way, it will be very profitable to rent out real estate here. Here we will have Manarat 2 right between this little house right here. And here we have Manarat 3. Look at this awesome location. There's a lot of greenery everywhere, and we already have the sea here. It's just an 800-meter walk. There are a lot of landscaped areas. Please pay attention to how beautiful it is. You have the Sheikh Zayed Museum right at your fingertips. By the way, some investors were saying that Oleg is located. It's a bit far. What do you mean by a bit far? For that price, look, you have the Sheikh Zayed Museum right next to you. 600 meters, even 500 meters. And everything is landscaped. Look, there are palm trees standing. The exhibition is nearby. Can you imagine how absolutely incredible it will be when the entire Saadiyat Island is fully built here? There will be such fountains here. I'll show you the renders now. It's going to be so cool. The developer ALDAR is creating a gold mine here. Friends, here's the location. Here's the Sheikh Zayed Museum with the fountains. It will be like Burj Khalifa, a landmark that will attract 1 million tourists. Investors have been waiting for this house for 8 months. They didn't make it to Manarat 2, and that's all Art Oleg. I definitely won't be booking anything other than Manarat Living 3. I will wait, the prices will be good. Well, I have 7 investors. This project is coming in now, and we are already prepared. If you're interested, write to me, and you'll also get on this list and not miss your chance. At the moment, Manarat 3 house is the cheapest on Saadiyat Island. But friends, in terms of quality, it holds up the Saadiyat Grove project. And if we draw an analogy with all the projects being built within an 800-meter radius, just imagine, I'll explain it to you for better understanding. Let's focus on one-bedroom apartments. In the Source project, one-bedroom apartments start at 2.7 million dirhams. Louvre is at 2.7 million. Somewhere there were apartments for 3 million dirhams. At Saadiyat Grove, right now, one-bedroom apartments are selling for about 2.4 million dirhams, but this is already almost finished property. I agree with that. But still, who benefits from taking an installment plan now instead of paying the full amount? The cost of Manarat Living 3 is the perfect investment, dear investors. The Mandarin residential project, which is located 500 meters from the Manarat 3 project, has one-bedroom apartments starting at 6.5 million dirhams. Just think about it. Yes, these are certainly unique trophy lots, but still, can you imagine you're buying property for 3 times less? And then let's take Onobu Residential, which is also within a radius of 1 kilometer. Here, one-room apartments started from 3 million dirhams. Can you imagine? And now pay attention. Let me tell you the price range for our Manarat 3 project. Studios start at 30 square meters. Here's such a studio. Yes, it doesn't have a little balcony, which is definitely a big downside. I would definitely, if I were the developer, make sure to include a balcony for this studio, despite the fact that it doesn't have one. Well, what can you do? That's the design. Here we have a 30 square meter studio. It costs 1,080,000 dirhams. Here's a one-bedroom apartment. The layout is very functional. It has 71 square meters and its price starts from 1,800,000 dirhams. Here we have the layout of a two-bedroom apartment. We have 2 types of two-bedroom apartments. So this apartment is 110 square meters and starts at 2,700,000 dirhams. And there's also a layout with a study. It has approximately 145 square meters and costs 3,600,000 dirhams. And then there are the gorgeous 3-bedroom apartments. I think they will be in high demand. We have them at 205 square meters and their price starts at 4,800,000 dirham. Overall, I think the popular apartments will be 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom ones. Well, again, 1-bedroom apartments will also be in demand overall. Standard studios, of course, I don't think they'll be in high demand here, although they always sell out very quickly at the start of sales. But honestly, I don't understand studios or without balconies. Well, to each their own. Like, the payment plan is approximately 65% during the construction. And in order to get the keys, you need to pay 35%. The initial payment is 10%, which is a very advantageous initial payment because I think 80% of developers are currently asking for initial payments of 20–30%. But here the developer is ALDAR, but this is a state-owned company that helps its investors, helps its clients to invest in the most profitable and comfortable way. This is a very, very important point, dear friends, investors, and the project is scheduled to be completed in the 28th year in the 2nd quarter. So, roughly speaking, if you enter into a 3-year plan now, you have an installment period of about 3.5 years. It's a very, very comfortable, calm installment plan. Imagine you're currently paying 10% of the apartment's cost and it all breaks down. Very, very more calm. With great payment plans, with intervals, I mean...
Уважаемые инвесторы, постарался передать вам всю атмосферу данной локации острова Саадият и самого проекта. Если вы задумывались действительно о самой классной инвестиционной недвижимости, то это видео для вас. Если вам интересно, напишите мне, мои контакты вы найдете внизу в описании, и я уже свяжусь с вами и подскажу, как грамотно и выгодно забронировать для вас самую лучшую недвижимость. Не упустите свой шанс. Спасибо за просмотр.